Hello, my name is Will Gamble. Sned knows that. Um, but I am proposing a documentary idea that focuses on um, people getting outdoors and kind of getting away from technology um, and exploring the world with amidst the pandemic um, and kind of just figuring out what life looks like during the pandemic. And more specifically, it focuses on people biking and people coming out and buying bikes. And we'll focus a little bit on the reason why that's happening and stuff that it helps it happen, such as like the stimulus check, people getting the stimulus check and coming out and spending it on bikes and stuff to kind of get them away from technology and more outdoors. And so I'm hoping to make that documentary and make that a thing. And so a few things that it does focus on that I'm going to interview is I'm going to interview people in a bike shop that I work at here in Salem Springs, and we're going to kind of explore the pandemic world through the bike shop and through like the eyes of the bike shop and what that has looked like for those people, for us. And I'll also interview a few people who are just bike riders, and I'll interview a few people who have been bike riders, even not during the pandemic, and kind of like what's changed for biking in the biking community. And then I will also interview people who are new to biking, and kind of like what that has looked like for them to be able to explore the biking world as something new to them and maybe their family. And so I'm hoping to be out on some trails and getting a lot of B-roll for that. And then I should be able to, while I'm out there, I know a lot of the biking community in Salem Springs, and so I should be able to grab some more interviews, and I'll take some more waivers for people to sign while I'm out there on the trails. Maybe I can get a few people to kind of stop and sit down for an interview, which would be really great. I'm hoping to get a whole camera setup and a whole lighting setup outside, and so I can get kind of an in the nature feel for some of the interviews. And then I'll also do lighting setups and camera setups inside the bike shop for bike shop employees, and maybe a couple of other scheduled interviews that I can do in that bike shop. It's a quiet space, and so I'm hoping I can do that. But yeah, so that's the documentary that I'm hoping to make, and the outcome for it, I'm hoping can be that people might see it and or not see it and realize it's an opportunity for them to do during the pandemic and during like their quarantine, because it really is it's something that I feel pretty strongly about, obviously because I work in the bike shop industry, but so I'm hoping that it'll help people kind of realize that it's something that they can do, and it's not just a sales pitch for Fat Tire, but I'm hoping that it's just maybe a sales pitch for people being more in tune with nature, and so I'm hoping that it'll help with that. But yeah, that's my documentary.